Just minutes ago, KFDM News learned the Beaumont School Superintendent, Dr. Timothy Chargois, is planning to resign effective October 31st. Monday, the board is scheduled to talk about a voluntary separation agreement with the superintendent. Board member Woodrow Reese told us a short time ago that Dr. Chargois recently hinted to him that, quote, "It's getting a little tough in there. It's time to get out of the way." Reese says a board of managers is coming in, and in his words, there's not much we can do about it. In the news release, Dr. Chargois says, quote, "I thank the Board of Trustees, employees, students, parents, citizens, and the Beaumont community as a whole for allowing me the opportunity to work at this awesome and most noble task of making sure we focused on total well-being of every child every day." Dr. Chargois vows to work in the coming weeks to return the district to financial health. We posted the entire news release and comments on KFDM.com. Now, tonight we have reaction to the breaking news. KFDM's Justin Hinton joins us live from the administration building. Justin?
That's right, Greg. You talked about him hinting to Trustee Woodrow Reese, but it comes to as a surprise for some other trustees. I want to bring in Mike Neal, who says this is the first time that he has heard about this.
Yes, Justin, I didn't know anything about it at all. I got a call at about probably 5:30 at the house. Someone had seen it and wondered if I'd seen that on the agenda.
And one of the things for you, you had posted or tried to get this on the agenda before to get him to resign.
Right. I had suggested at a meeting and was going to put it on an agenda, but I didn't because the TEA was going to come in at that point.
So now that he has officially said that he is planning on resigning, what are your thoughts about that?
Well, I think it's great. I think he needs to go. Unfortunately, from the thing that we saw from Jesse Haynes, he's planning on retiring October 31st, and that's about 3 months too late to me.
So what then happens in that time period, or what do you think will happen in the next few weeks?
Well, I think in the next few weeks, the Board of Managers will be here, and the superintendent will be replaced anyway.
What would you like to see? I know you've said that you would like to see the Board of Managers come in here and a new superintendent. Is there anything else that you would like to see, or does this decision change how you feel about what's going to take place?
No, it doesn't change anything. I mean, giving him a package to retire in October when he should be replaced by the Board of Managers in July really doesn't mean anything. If it's an agreement that we vote on and we pass, I hope it's something that can be voided by the Board of Managers so we don't have to give him any extra money.
And I think that's one thing that people do want to know is what that separation agreement is going to entail.
Well, it would be unbelievable if he asked to be paid out because he's sitting here part of a group that's laying off a lot of people because we don't have money, and for him to ask for more money would be incredible. However, I haven't seen that, so I can't say that's what he's doing right now.
And this is something that you guys will be discussing on Monday?
Yes, it's on the agenda for Monday.
And is there anything that you're going to be going into that meeting with, or things that you want to bring up to talk about or to bring to that table for that separation agreement?
I'm going to be asking for the separation agreement ahead of time so I can study it and look at it. It's one of the things I like to read before we get there. So until I see it, I really don't know.
Is that pretty typical of the way that separation agreements work? You get them ahead of time, or is it something that you see when you go into executive session?
Well, we've gotten things ahead of time. Sometimes lately it seems like we're getting them as we go into executive session. So I'll be asking for them ahead of time, and I'll be asking Fred Schaefer for it if I have to.
And what are those things that you are looking in that separation agreement particularly?
Well, the separation agreement, what I'd be looking for is whether or not he wants to be paid out additional money. I think he gets what he has coming to him as far as retirement. That's not a problem. But being paid beyond the last day that he works is unacceptable to me, and I would be looking for the date, which I think is October 31st. But like I said, to me, that's 3 months down the road too much.
And again, still much more to be discussed because they will be discussing this on the agenda for Monday. For that, I'll send it back to you, Greg, in the studio. We're live in Beaumont tonight. Justin Hinton, KFDM 6 News.